Part 7. Where We Go From Here. Balancing Humbleness and Pride. A great many people have difficulty with these two issues, myself included. Others believe that we should have either one or the other, and some even think we should have neither. The fact is that we should have both. As you walk your red road, you may come to see this as true. You may also come to see that they may not mean what you thought they meant. You may come to see that they are each tempered with the realities of creation and life. This is the process of balance as it has been shown to me. As you find your path, utilize this perception in the many states of being you find yourself in. Examine the excesses in the conflicts you're presented with. Make sure that you're not exercising the excesses and have chosen balance and a realistic perception of truth. Remember virtue. The way of this road is that of virtue. At the end of it, no matter how you have walked it, it is how you will be judged. Seek to find your individual gifts of strength so that you might not be a burden to others. Be generous with your gifts of strength, however humble they might be. Strive to respect others, for they are on their individual roads too. Remember all of your relatives, whether they may be animate or inanimate, physical or spiritual. Have courage and move along your way. Grow and become more than you were. Learn the good things your ancestors have left you and pass on the good things that you have learned for future generations. Most of all, be yourself. Shed the self of the world of strife and conflict that may have burdened you. Find your true nature and become fulfilled with the bliss your Creator intended for you. A Good Day to Die. It's difficult to avoid the realities of creation. Often we'd like to. It's inevitable that one day we will each in our own time, quote, put down our robes, unquote, and move on. Our first Americans' perception of this fact of life has been that today should be a good day to die, meaning that we should do our best each and every day to follow our true path and to fulfill our destiny with each passing moment. Joseph Campbell, a student of our first Americans, said it best when he said, quote, follow your bliss, unquote, meaning, be true to your heart and do that which you feel you were meant to do. Allow yourself to be yourself and give of yourself as your heart leads you, and you will be fulfilled. With that, you will pass on to the next world with a fullness of spirit and a legacy that will fulfill those that knew you and those that will come after you. Our Health, Growth, and Destiny. What the future holds for mankind is not easy to say, an obvious statement. What we all know is the fact that if we don't get a handle on who we are and what we're supposed to be doing here, we'll simply fade away. As much fun as we might have with our newfound so-called wealth in this technological age, if we don't come down off our high horse and find a place in this immense and complex universe, it will discard us. Our health, growth, and destiny will be shaped by our perception of our purpose and our design. We are not an enigma. We are not a fluke. We are not a mistake. We are also not alone. It cannot be our destiny that all of this was provided for us for our own amusement. Nowhere in the universe that we've been able to observe is any one creature, any one physical body, or any one force of energy shown to be independent to the point of self-focus. We must outgrow our childish arrogance that this universe is here exclusively for us and us alone. The Creator, the Earth Mother, and other beings of nature and spirit have not invested dozens, perhaps hundreds of millennia of effort for us to become void of responsibility to the rest of creation. The health, growth, and destiny of mankind is embodied in the success of your health, growth, and destiny. Walk your path with a clear vision of past, present, and future, and look to your Creator for the way home. A final note. This is a word of caution and one that reminds you of the sacredness of the concept of respect. If this writing has stirred you in any way and you want to know more, learn more, or participate in ceremony, remember one critical fact. Our First Americans community is experiencing a terribly stressful time right now. Many of our nation's tribes suffer from tremendous poverty. Others are struggling for an identity or socioeconomic recovery, and there's much confusion. There can also be a great resentment of non-Indians who seek to learn these ways. If you're fortunate enough to know an elder, pipe carrier, or medicine person whom you can trust and who is someone that can help you, remember that their world is burdened with a great many things. Move cautiously and with respect for their circumstances. And lastly, have patience. Do not use your will to try and move yourself along your path unnaturally. Allow things to happen in their own time and in their own way. Put yourself on Indian time. Whatever way you choose to walk, see creation as it is. Question everything and seek the truth. Make your perception a reflection of the truth. Follow your true heart and do not allow yourself to be twisted and seduced away from it by others that would have you follow their perception. Medakwiye Yoyasen.